This is going to be a very, very interesting fight.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. So the flight deck is actually bringing a curse control comp that looks pretty good against what Nightmare has, assuming those curses are in fact missile guidance disrupted. I'm not gonna lie, if I don't see any tracking disruptors come out of them, I'm gonna call shenanigans. Just saying. They are Torp. That is a Torp Scorpion Navy issue, just so you guys are aware, and a Torp Golem. So yeah, very weird. We got a Torpedo Golem Scorpion Navy issue and some Stealth Bombers versus Double Absolution with curses.
I guess they were expecting more battleships, but they found exactly 0.
What I find interesting, right, is Nightmare Scaling issue. They unbanned the curse and the Battlegorn, but then they brought this Shield Rush setup. So was that like a debate, or were they expecting to fight curses and they wanted to fight them?
I guess, but if you're expecting to fight curses, bringing torpedo ships is not necessarily the greatest idea. They are doing a pretty good chunk of damage to Alternative, but like, imagine if Alternative was a battleship. You'd probably be dead already.
Yeah, but as well, both teams brought Tech 2 logistics cruisers as well. And instead of bringing this support ships of curses, they brought just more DPS. And that actually might work with them bringing against again, both Tech 2 logistics cruisers. That might actually play out pretty well for them.
Yeah. Also, I think this is the first time we've seen stealth bombers. So that's pretty interesting. Stealth bombers do a ton of DPS if they're able to apply, which I feel like they should be able to, right? Like, there's Alternative is like grappled down to 40 MS and target painted. So I don't know. We'll see. Tech 2 logistics reps so strong though. Like, we're used to seeing stuff just die because it's getting rep by Logi frigates. A Tech 2 logistic is significantly stronger.
Yeah, I think these Fipples on the Nightmare Skating Issue team need to start removing these rep drones, to be honest. There are so many on the Absolution, plus the Tech 2 reps from the Oneros. They gotta go. You gotta get rid of them ASAP. This guy's gotta die before your bombers do.
Well, and Flight Deck has actually got their Confessor onto the Hound of Mariah, and I'm guessing he's going to take him down right now. We are seeing he is a Pulse Confessor, and he is destroying him with Conflag. So they're having to split reps right now, which I think is why Benji's dropping so fast. And I think they just need to sacrifice this Hound and get Benji back topped up, because if you lose the Scorpion Navy issue, that's so huge.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, if they lose the Hound without killing anything, that's just not looking good. You've lost a big chunk of your advantage. They have to kill something ASAP.
Yeah, I think the curses are doing such a good job. Like, all of the missile guidance disruptors are on the Scorpion Navy issue and the Golem, and the Hound does go down, and the Scorpion Navy issue is dropping as well. So this Basilisk is struggling to keep him alive right here, and he's not doing a particularly great job of it.
Yeah, one thing that's quite amusing to me is there's actually armor rep bots on the Basilisk.
Yeah,
on the Musketing issue.
Well, the Bassie's also being neuted out by a curse now, so I think that's the biggest reason. Like, he's getting reps, but curse newts are so disgustingly strong.
Oh no! Do you know something painful? The Golem just got to the Absol to remove those rep drones as the Scorpion Navy's about to die. Oh, that is heartbreaking.
Yeah, and with those curses on that Basilisk, like, both curses are actually sitting on top of him now. So the Basilisk is going to be pretty much doing nothing. I don't think you can keep your reps. I don't think you can keep your capacitor going through 2 curses, like, no matter how good you are at cap boosting.
That's just, that hurts that hurts my heart so much. The Bassie can't do anything. The Golem arrived too late. Your bombers are slowly exploding. It's just, oh man, that is a heartbreaking fight.
Yeah, the Vengeances and the Confessor of Flight Deck are doing a really good job just running around in the back line and taking out the bombers right now. Like I said, there's nothing as Basilisk can do. He's got 2 curses neuting him out. Like, the only thing I think that Nightmare could possibly do is maybe try and take a curse out. They are relatively squishy ships, but with torpedoes and the fact that I'm guessing that Golem now has at least 2, if not 4, guidance disruptors on him, like, what's the range of him? Like 10 km, maybe?
That's if they're doing yeah, that's just gonna hurt.
Man, the not banning the curse and bringing this comp seems very sus to me.
Yeah, I don't know what you would expect. Like, why would you ever bring missiles if somebody has curses up?
In my opinion as well, then setting up for a battleship comp as well, because you brought bombers. You're tending to fight battleships. I don't know about that. I don't see the point there.
Maybe they just weren't ready to see this. Like, I think that Nightmare's skating issue, their setup would do so much damage. Like, you're correct if they had battleships. And then Flight Deck was like, what if we bring battle cruisers instead? That's some big brain stuff. Like, maybe Nightmare had this idea of setting up this, 5,000 DPS anti-battleship setup. And the Flight Deck was just like, yeah, but we don't have battleships, so...
Yeah, but if Flight Deck saw the bombers coming, that's something like 1,000,000 D chest. Like, they've got the galaxy brain going there. I don't see any way you'd expect a bomber rush. Surely not.
No, I wasn't expecting to see bombers at all. Yeah, Curse is a very strong ship. I firmly believe that it is actually the best ship in the game for the Alliance tournament, and will continue to do so until I see Curses not perform well. Yeah, those those guidance disruptors on torpedoes, like...
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is like they were trying to bait them to bring like double Vindy Battle Curse or something like that.
Yeah, no, I think you were right, because they left the Balgorn open, and we've seen people flying these Vindicator Balgorn comps, and I'm pretty sure Nightmare would have just destroyed a double Vindicator setup.
So what do you guys think? They may have missed them. Honestly, like, even then, it doesn't make sense, because they banned the Paladin. That's a ship you can actually kill with bombers.
Well, Paladin strike bombers pretty hard though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you've got bombers to kill the Paladin back, so it's that kind of trades reasonably well compared to letting the curse through. At least ban the curse. You let the Balgon through, just ban the curse.
I think you'd literally feed bombers to Paladins, and it would be embarrassing if they brought it. I think Satoni is right that Nightmare was trying to bait out like a Vindicator Balgorn setup and then just bring a ton of Torp DPS to kill him. And then they just got, I don't know, either Flight Deck is like extremely big brain, or they just, they knew what they were going to bring. Because, I mean, come on, like, the setup that they brought is the ultimate anti-missile setup. Look at that. It's like 2 curses, bunch of small tackle, and Griffin.
Too.
Yeah.
I actually think as well, like, that comp is like ridiculously controlled. If they decided to, if they felt they needed to, they could have turned around and just started running and just used the curse to nuke out anything chasing, kill it, and just keep moving. If they ever needed to do that, they had the comp to do it. So this is actually just a really good comp in general, as far as I'm concerned. You have the choice.
Yeah, it is definitely pretty good. At least versus what they had. I think that, like, imagine this versus, like, if they had brought battleships instead of the blaster autocannon variety or something, some kind of short-range DPS battleship, and just fragged the absolutions right off the bat, it could have gone differently. But Flight Deck does actually win this 3-1 by pretty much doing some really intelligent meta plays.